This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
The sun is shining, the grass is green. It's a beautiful day for softball. Hello, everyone. A very pleasant good evening to you, and welcome inside the broadcast booth. For Dominic Galone, I'm Christopher Francisco. Tonight we have a great Sunshine State Conference matchup for you as the Embry Riddle Eagles travel to Tampa to take on the Spartans. Tampa enters today's ballgame in third place in the SSC with an overall record of 17-12. The Eagles are in second place with an overall record of 24-6. They're riding a 7-game winning streak that started back earlier this month. For more on tonight's game, here's Dominic.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. Like you mentioned, beautiful, beautiful night for softball. We've got a pitching battle here coming up very soon for you guys. We've got Ilona Adringa for Embry Riddle, and we've got good old McKaylee Dooley coming out for the Spartans. Other than that, this is a high-flying offense for Embry Riddle. They've got 170 runs in 30 games, so they're averaging just over 5.5 per game. Pretty impressive by those guys. And on our side, always comes down to McKaylee Dooley at the end of the day, depending on how she can go against these batters of the Eagles that are pretty impressive when it comes down to the stats, but it all matters when it comes down to the field, in between the lines, and what they can do here this evening. Besides that, we've got Bojan Jury behind the plate. We've got Daniel Batts on the bases. And just shortly, we'll come back with lineups in the national anthem. And so for tonight, starting lineup for Embry Riddle Eagles, led by head coach Kelsey Dunn. Leading off, playing center field, Maggie Scott. In the 2-hole, playing right field, Mackie Chandler. In the 3-hole, playing left field, Kyler Rain. The cleanup hitter, Mariana Pereira, playing first base. Katie Thompson behind the dish for the Eagles. Pekka Lopez at shortstop. Destiny Carroll at third base. Lisa Hopp in the 8-hole playing second. And as a designated player, Aaron Chester rounding up the lineup for the Eagles. And your starting lineups for the Spartans, led by head coach Leslie Cantor in her 24th season. Leading off, Serena Cortez, the leader of the team, playing center field. Christina Clawberg in the 2-hole at shortstop. Good old McKaylee Dooley in the circle for the Spartans, batting in the 3-hole. Freshman Bailey Phillips playing third base. Maddie Farrell behind the dish, as normal. Shelby Preston left field, batting sixth. Taylor Farrell, a designated player. In the 8-hole, Emily Jansen, yet another freshman, playing first base. And last but not least, Erica Matic playing second base. In the flex position, we have Lauren Pasco playing right field this evening. And it should be a good matchup between two high-flying Sunshine State rivals. Stay tuned. We'll be back after the national anthem.
Welcome back to Tampa, folks. We're getting set for first pitch. The Spartans are taking the field. The red tops, black bottoms. And McKaylee Dooley will take the circle for the Spartans. This year she's 15-8 with 155 in the third innings pitched, 1.4 earned run average.
Yeah, it's going to be McKaylee Dooley versus Ilona Adringa for the Eagles. Adringa's 15-5 on the year with a 1.41 ERA. She's got 135 strikeouts to only 22 walks. She's doing a great job in the circle, making the hitters do their thing and get on base via hits rather than walks.
It should be a great pitching matchup tonight.
Absolutely. It's a big Sunshine State Conference matchup. You know, the Embry Riddle sits second in the conference at 12-3, as the Spartans are third in the conference at 8-7. Everybody's trailing Palm Beach Atlantic, who's currently undefeated in the conference.
Spartans are in third place, but they need to get some wins in order to catch up.
Yeah, this is a tough stretch here coming up for Embry Riddle, because they've got this 3-game series against Tampa, and the next 3-game series comes against Palm Beach Atlantic. So they're starting to face some of the top dogs in the conference, and we'll see what they can do here this evening.
Now batting number 23, Maggie Scott.
Maggie Scott steps in, and it looks like we're ready to go.
Spartans maybe expecting bunt here as Erica Matic is right in Dooley's left pocket.
First pitch taken outside, and they're off in Tampa.
It's a beautiful evening out here, 71 degrees.
Another great day here in the west coast of Florida. 1-0 pitch, slapped foul.
Not much of a wind here tonight, so that could put a damper on the high-flying offense for the Eagles.
Now the 1-1. Bunted, popped up foul. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, Dooley's done a great job so far this season of getting ahead of hitters and not looking back. You mentioned in the opening how many strikeouts she's gotten. She's been grooving so far this season.
Now the 1-2. Popped up left field, that's going to go foul. Scott, Chandler, and Rain to lead off the game for Embry Riddle. Here's the 1-2. Taken. Outside, ball 2. The count even at 2. Here's the pitch. Fouled away, still 2-2.
Maggie Scott tied for the lead in doubles for the team with 7. Her and Destiny Carroll have a share at the top. But this leadoff hitter is doing a good job here against McKaylee Dooley.
She slaps another one foul, and the first batter of the game stays alive.
Yeah, she's really fighting here. That's what a leadoff hitter is supposed to do. See what kind of pitches the starting pitcher's got and try to work her way on base for the rest of the order.
Once again, here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 away.
It's been the tale of Dooley. Strikeout after strikeout. She's able to get her first one of the evening.
Scott goes down swinging, and that's our first out of the ball game.
Number 22, Maggie Chandler.
That brings up Mackie Chandler. First pitch, outside corner, 0-1.
Chandler leads the team in batting average, sitting at .380 on the season. Like I mentioned, this is a high-flying offense. Seems like every hitter's got some good statistics to go along with them.
Now the 0-1. Paints the outside corner, 0-2.
Now the big bopper on deck, Kyler Rain, leads the team in hits and RBIs. This is an important batter here for Dooley to get out of the way.
0-2. Swing and a miss, 2 down. Dooley gets her first 2 batters swinging, and there's 2 away in the top of the first.
Now batting number 1, Kyla Rain.
That'll bring up the third place hitter, Kyla Rain. First pitch, slapped foul.
Philly's doing a good job pounding the zone, making these hitters work at the plate. It'll be a good start to the weekend if Spartans can get a victory here in Game 1.
Now the 0-1. Outside corner, 0-2.
See, however, last weekend, Spartans took on Nova Southeastern. They won the game on Friday night, but then got swept on Saturday. That was a tough weekend for the Spartans in a big conference series.
Rain goes down swinging, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. We go to the home half of the first inning, no score.
No runners left on base.
Serena Cortez will lead off for the Spartans. Batting .343 on the season, 9 doubles, 5 runs batted in.
Yeah, Serena's definitely the senior leader on the team, and as she goes, the team goes, that's for sure. She'll be facing the pitcher from the Netherlands, Ilona Adringa, heading out there for Embry Riddle. Adringa's been on fire as of late. Back on the 13th of March, she pitched a perfect game against South Carolina Aiken. In that game, she put up 13 Ks. So the Spartans definitely have a handful when it comes to the pitcher in the circle for the Eagles.
Leading off the inning for the Spartans, number 14, Serena Cortez.
Cortez currently sitting on a 5-game hit streak. But what's more impressive is she's got a hit in the last 14 of 15 games.
She takes the first pitch right down the middle, 0-1.
Definitely the table setter for the Spartans.
Andringa's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball, shallow center field. The center fielder Scott gets under it, makes the catch, 1 away.
Yeah, watching Adringa in warm-ups. She's got a couple different pitches, some good movement on some of her pitches. And as you saw there, she's able to take a little bit off speed sometimes and catch the batter fooled at the plate.
Here's Clawberg. First pitch. Taken inside corner, 0-1.
Adringa's got a little bit of a deceptive motion as well. As you see, when she starts the windup, she kind of cocks the ball down low and brings it all the way back behind herself. So that could be a difficult thing for the Spartans to pick up throughout this game.
Now the 0-1. Taken inside, 1-1.
So what do you think of the Spartans team so far this season? I mean, we're 29 games in, but I feel like we still have a lot of softball to play.
I said it earlier, they need more wins in the conference if they want a chance at the conference championship.
Yeah, that's why this one is a huge series.
All of these matter.
Exactly, absolutely. Spartans still have yet to play Palm Beach Atlantic, so that'll be a big series further down the road, but it all starts with the ones like these. As that one's flared to Destiny Carroll at third base for the second out of the inning for the Spartans.
That'll bring up the pitcher, McKaylee Dooley, batting third today.
Dooley was grooving in the first inning in the circle. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. In case you missed it.
At the dish, batting .255 this season. First pitch. Big bender. Doesn't make it through. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Inside corner, 1-1.
Last year, Dooley hit .313 on the season, so she's kind of slumping at the plate a little bit, but she's picked it up in the circle for the Spartans as she's been absolutely dominating. And as a workhorse of the team, that's kind of where your mindset and your focus has to be.
1-1, check swing foul.
Mentioning last season, Dooley was a Sunshine State Conference Pitcher of the Week 4 times, and she was one of only 3 Spartans to start and play in every single game. So as a junior, she's seen a lot of playing time and should be able to help her throughout the rest of the season.
She fouls that one off, still 1-2.
That experience really matters here in conference play. You get to see some of the same pitchers that you've seen in past seasons. Adringa actually took on the Spartans last season. She pitched in all 3 games. And Dooley only pitched in 2 last season. But the Spartans were able to take 2 of 3 in that series. Spartans lead the series 6-2. It's a young rivalry, but it's definitely a lively one here in the Sunshine State Conference.
Now the count's even at 2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball left center field. The left fielder Rain gets under it, makes the catch side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. We go to the second inning in Tampa, no score. Getting set for the second inning in Tampa, Mariana Pereira will lead off for Embry Riddle.
Leading off the inning for the Eagles, number 19, Mariana Pereira.
Here's the first pitch. Outside corner, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Wave and a miss, 0-2. The first inning, Dooley struck out the side.
She's coming out ready to play today. 3 batters up, 3 batters down, all via strikeouts, and she's already ahead 0-2 here to Mariana Pereira.
That pitch taken just a bit high, 1-2.
It's always fun to sit back and watch Dooley as she's in a groove. When she's in her zone, she mows down a lot of batters, and it's really enjoyable.
1-2. Popped up, foul, it's going to hit the netting, and that's a dead ball.
And it helps the rest of your fielders, too, when your pitcher's in a rhythm. Not falling asleep out there, not daydreaming or anything like that, because Dooley's got everybody on their toes.
Get the sign and deliver the pitch. The 1-2. That one sits down low, 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Popped up left side of the infield, foul territory. The third baseman makes the catch, one away.
Now batting number 77, Katie Thompson.
That'll bring up the fifth place hitter, Katie Thompson.
Thompson, the catcher this evening for the Eagles.
First pitch inside corner, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Again on the inside corner, 0-2.
Look at this. Dooley is really just going at the batters today. The supposedly high-flying offense has really been getting shut down by these fastballs right over the plate.
She's been able to get that inside corner easily. 0-2. Thompson just gets a piece.
I think she was a little fooled on that one. She was definitely late on the swing. I know he's just fouling it off, trying to fight to stay alive in the count, but
It was a rise ball that just kept going up.
definitely some good movement by Dooley here early on.
Swing and a miss, 2 down. That's 4 strikeouts now for Dooley.
4 strikeouts for Dooley. A couple weeks back, we witnessed 14 Ks by McKaylee, and that was her career high. Looks like she can try to build off of that tonight and maybe eclipse that number.
The shortstop, Peque Lopez, now stands in. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0. That one's a bit high. 2-0.
Not sure Dooley agreed with that one there from the home plate umpire, Bojan Drury. And Maddie Farrell head out there and try to calm her down and get her to refocus.
Two balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. That one has the outside corner, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the 2-2. On the outside corner, called strike 3, side retired. So Dooley strikes out 5 of the first 6 batters faced. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. We go to the home after the second inning in Tampa. Spartans looking for some runs. Welcome back to Tampa. It'll be the freshman sensation Bailey Phillips to lead off for the Spartans.
Freshman sensation is right. She's played in every single game so far this season. The last freshman to play in every single game was Serena Cortez. So that was back 3 years ago, and Bailey Phillips looks to kind of take the reins from Cortez. Cortez has really been trying to show her the ropes and kind of hand the keys over to Bailey Phillips.
Phillips batting .341, 7 doubles, a home run, and 8 runs batted in.
Been pretty interesting so far this season. Phillips has batted in the 4-hole the majority of the time.
She takes the first pitch a bit inside, 1 ball, no strikes.
As a true freshman, that's really showing some confidence from Coach Canner. Keep plugging her in that 4-hole, but she keeps showing out and building that confidence up for Canner to put her in there.
Now the 1-0. Bender on the inside corner, 1-1.
That's a filthy pitch there by Ilana Adringa.
After getting the hard stuff inside, she comes back with the breaking ball.
Kind of just floated up in the air. It looked like she released it, and Bailey had no idea what was coming.
Phillips bloops one left side, caught by the third baseman, 1 away.
Bringing up Maddie Farrell for the Spartans. She's been on fire over the last 5 games. Batting .428 with a double, a triple, and 4 RBIs. She'll look to carry that into this evening's ball game and ultimately for the series this weekend as a whole.
Batting .280 entering tonight's game. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a foul ball back to the screen.
I think it's really important these Spartan hitters try to jump on the fastball, that first pitch fastball that they find, because as we've come to see here, that off speed by Adringa is really devastating to these Spartan hitters.
Going to be hard to adjust to that pitch. Now the 0-1. Swinging a looper towards shortstop. The shortstop Lopez makes the catch, 2 down.
I think you kind of saw it there, ball off to the end of the bat. And not much muscle on that one, and hit right at the shortstop, Pekka Lopez.
Now batting number 18, Shelby Press.
Shelby Press stands in. Now the first pitch. A bit outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Press, another senior leader for the Spartans, batting .318 this season. She's a transfer from South Florida State College. She's played, this is her 2nd season with the Spartans.
Now the 1-0. Outside ball 2.
But she's really a consistent player for the Spartans. She plays a solid left field. She's got some wheels out there. And at the plate, she brings her wheels to the plate and on the bases as well. Back at South Florida State College, she had 25 stolen bases. This year, she leads the Spartans in stolen bases.
That last pitch just a bit inside, 3-0.
Embry Riddle showing off their disagreement. A little bit of chirping going on from the Eagles.
No runners on, 2 out here in the home half of the 2nd inning. Now the 3-0 pitch. Joe's bunt pulls it back on the inside corner, 3-1. Now here comes the 3-1 pitch. Breaking ball outside corner, 3-2.
Absolutely filthy. And she's got confidence throwing that on a 3-1 count. It's very impressive from the senior, Ilana Adringa.
Now here comes the payoff pitch. Breaking ball. Looped shallow left field. The shortstop is going to make the catch over the shoulder. What a play. Side retired.
That's a heck of a grab there by Pekka Lopez. Kind of a Willie Mays basket catch there over her shoulder. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 2nd inning.
No runs, no hits, no errors. None left on base, and a great catch. They go to the top half of the 3rd inning in Tampa. Score tied at 0. That'll bring up Carroll to lead off for Embry Riddle. First pitch, upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes.
Carroll, a big hitter on this team, a senior from Jacksonville, batting .370 this season. She'll lead the team in doubles with 7.
That one skied into the air. Middle of the diamond, shortstop makes the catch, 1 away.
We mentioned it was going to be a pitcher's duel, and so far that's what it's been. No hits for either team.
No base runners yet.
No base runners as well.
That'll bring up the 8th place hitter.
Lisa Hop at the plate for the Eagles.
First pitch shows bunt, bunts it foul, 0-1.
Hop's the second baseman this evening, but she also pitches here from here and there. Here and then. I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Now and then.
Just excuse me.
Something. It's okay.
Anyways, what I was trying to get at is she's got 2 wins in the pitcher circle for the Eagles. Versatile player for Embry Riddle.
Dooley looking for another strikeout. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
I think I was trying to get here and there, now and then, something like that.
Something that works together.
Something. Got my mind all boggled over here. Dooley's been grooving.
That one catches the outside corner, 1 away, 2 away.
Dooley's grooving, that's all I know. 6 Ks.
6 knockouts.
8 batters. She's in his zone, and I hope she doesn't go anywhere anytime soon.
Now batting number 2, Erin Chester.
That'll bring up the 9th place hitter, Erin Chester.
Designated player for the Eagles this evening.
First pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Foul tipped into the glove, 1-1.
Embry Riddle sitting on a 7-game win streak. Last weekend, they swept Florida Southern. Huge conference series for them. But they also played on Wednesday against Columbus State from Georgia.
Takes a big wave and a miss at the 1-1 pitch, 1-2.
So you might be seeing a little bit of fatigue here. 5 games in 4 days. And then this 3-game set here this weekend.
1-2. Swing and a miss, side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. We continue along in Tampa, going to the bottom of the 3rd, no score.
Amazing new iPhone 8 is at AT&T, and we know you'll love it.
Because we know you want more.
More great camera features and more power.
And more than just unlimited data, we give you unlimited plans with HBO included for life.
Because you deserve more entertainment. And more spokespeople. Talking like this, saying the word more.
AT&T.
It's time for more. Am I too close? I feel like I'm too close.
Get the iPhone 8, and with all AT&T unlimited plans, get HBO for life, only from AT&T.
It'll be 7-8-9. Farrell, Jansen, and Maddich for the Spartans in the home half of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, that'll be Taylor Farrell leading off here for the Spartans. She's been hot as of late. Last weekend in the series against Nova Southeastern, she went 6 for 9 at the plate. Pretty impressive as she's sitting this season kind of struggling at the plate. sitting at 225 batting average, 9 hits and 40 at-bats. So it seems like she's kind of picking up here at the end of her senior season, trying to end her collegiate career on a high note.
The first pitch of the home third inning. That breaking ball sits a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Now tell me what's impressed you so far tonight about Adringa.
It's the ability to throw that pitch whenever she wants.
Yeah, that off speed, almost looking like a wiffle ball. These Spartans hitters have been fooled so far here tonight.
1-0. On the inside corner, 1-1. Now the 1-1. Inside corner, 1-2.
Down there at third base, head coach Leslie Canner became the 3rd Sunshine State Conference coach to ever reach the 600 win mark. Earlier this season, she did that. She's got these Spartans grooving as of late.
That was against Rollins. We had those games.
Absolutely, it was a good game, good
1-2.
series.
Popped up left side of the infield. Third baseman Carroll has it in foul territory, 1 away.
But that was another thing to look back later on in the year, that Rollins series. They won that Friday night game where Coach Canner caught number 600, but then they got swept on Saturday. 2 big losses in the conference that they could use later on down the road.
They had a tough time scoring runs back then.
Here's another freshman sensation, Emily Jansen. She's played in every game so far this season.
First pitch. A bit outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Last 5 games, she's batting .375, and she's got 6 RBIs in that span. Starting to pick up as she's getting more experience at the plate.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Inside corner, 1-1.
Now, as you mentioned, the Spartans had a hard time scoring runs early on in the season. In their last game played against Nova Southeastern, they lost 1-0. But that was the first time they've been shut out in 10 games. Spartans been able to put some runners on base and drive them in as of late.
Now the 1-1. Tapped foul. A ball and 2 strikes.
Spartans with at least 1 extra base hit in the last 6 ball games. But here and now, they just need a base hit, some base runners, as nobody's been able to reach base so far against Alana Adringa, who in the circle has been pretty impressive for the Eagles.
That last pitch evens the count. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 delivery. Swinging a fly ball, shallow left field. The shortstop calls, makes the catch. 2 down.
Yeah, another thing with Adringa, she's been able to spot her pitches inside, outside, and that off-speed's been devastating. We know that, but she's really been painting that inside corner. Getting a lot of these Spartans hitters to pop up to the left side of the field.
The 9th place hitter, Erica Matic, steps in. Now the first pitch. A bit high, 1 ball, no strikes.
Matic, the junior from Wharton High School. She's a teammate to 2 other Spartans on the team, McKaylee Dooley and Mackenzie Allen, back in high school.
She hits that one deep to left field. That's going to go foul. It falls.
It's a good effort by Kyler Rain down there in left field. Almost ran into the fence, but came up sliding, so she didn't do that. Had a chance at the ball, but would have been a tough play to make down there in the left field corner. But as I mentioned, the 3 teammates from Wharton High School now carrying on the University of Tampa. That helps build the team chemistry at the end of the day.
Matic is completely fooled on that pitch.
Yeah, that's a jaw-dropping off-speed pitch right there. Going to be stunned at that one all weekend. It's really easy to see how she's 15-5 already on the season when you got some pitches like that.
1-2. Just a bit outside, 2-2.
Be able to go to off speed to that fastball on the outside corner. It's going to be tough weekend for the Spartan hitters.
Still no base runners in this ball game. Matic waits for the 2-2 pitch. She swings and lines one left field. That's going to go foul. 2-2 still.
In a pitcher's duel like this, every run matters. In ball games decided by 2 runs or less, the Spartans are 10-8 on the season.
2-2 pitch, fouled back.
And only 3-5 in 1-run ball games. So it's going to be pretty imperative to get some base runners and get multiple runs across the plate against Alana Adringa for the Eagles. Last season, Adringa put up 200 strikeouts, and that's a program record for Embry Riddle.
She can't find the outside corner, and that'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
However, the Spartans been doing a good job putting the ball in play early on in this ball game. No strikeouts so far, although it's a 3-2 count here to Erica Matic.
Now the payoff pitch. Lined, right field. That's going to fall base hit and go down towards the corner. Matic stands in at first with a 2-out single. That's our first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, that velocity on the fastball kind of got Matic a little bit behind it, but she did what she could with the pitch and drove it into right field. Great approach with 2 strikes there by Erica Matic, the second baseman here tonight for the Spartans.
So finally, in the 3rd inning, we get our first base run of the ball game. It's a hit to right field for Matic, and that'll switch the lineup back to the top for Serena Cortez.
It's a key spot here early on in this game, able to bring around the top of the order and get one of your leaders to the plate.
Cortez 0 for 1. First pitch, that bender nearly hits her inside. 1 ball, no strike.
See, on a bender like that, especially as she's wearing the elbow guard, maybe lean into it. Get another base runner on. Maybe something to think about. Rub some dirt on it.
Move a runner into scoring position. Now the 1-0. Swings, grounder towards the middle. That's going to be stopped by the shortstop. Can she make the play in time? No, everyone's safe.
Yeah, shortstop Pekka Lopez lays out for that one. Able to knock it down, but bobbles it as she's on the ground. Great job by Matic to dig it out from first base as soon as contact was hit with 2 outs.
It was a nice play to keep the ball from going into center field, but she just couldn't find the handle on it to shovel it onto second. The number 2 hitter, Christina Clawberg, stands in. First and second, 2 out here in the 3rd inning. First pitch. Upstairs, ball 1.
And that hit by Serena Cortez extends her hit streak to 6 games. One of the hottest hitters on the team for the Spartans. At least 1 base hit in 15 to 16 ball games. Pretty impressive and something to look for in your leadoff hitter.
Clawberg fouls that one off, 1-1. With runners on base, the crowd starts to liven up a little bit.
Finally getting some base runners. People are starting to wake up and realize we're at a softball game here.
Now the 1-1. Chopped towards second. They shovel on to second base. The shortstop's covering.
It's a risky play there by Lisa Hopp, not going to first base and getting the sure out. She turns and gets the force at second, and that'll do it for the 3rd inning.
She does get that force out. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. 2 left on base. We go to the top half of the 4th inning in Tampa, no score.
Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop.
They needed a better one.
We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity.
And I'm the quality.
Why my quantity?
Are you kidding?
Try our hook and ladder sub.
Smoked turkey breasts, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese.
Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree,
it's free.
On
It's
him.
on him.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
Maggie Scott leads off the top half of the fourth inning. She struck out to start the ball game. Now the first pitch. Outside corner, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Fly ball, shallow left center field. The center fielder coming on. She can't make the catch. It falls. Scott races to second easily. And the Eagles have a runner in scoring position to start the top half of the fourth inning.
It's going to be the first base runner of the day for Embry Riddle. That was
First
a tough
base
play
runner
to
and
make.
first hit.
Cortez coming in on it. Normally the easier player to get to that softball, but that one falls in no man's land. Nothing they can do about it.
Mackie Chandler stands in for the Eagles. She also struck out her first time up.
Definitely a tough way to give up the no-hitter in the perfect game by McKaylee Dooley.
It was a tough play. The shortstop was also playing in, so.
Yeah, she was maybe looking for a bunt potentially.
Chandler bunts and Dooley can't make the play in time. Oh, she does.
Daniel Batts, the base umpire from across the field, bangs out Chandler at first base, and it was a bang-bang call. Went the Spartans' way.
Tough play for the umpire standing in the shortstop's position. That does move the runner over to third. The sacrifice is successful.
And
there's one away.
Mackie Chandler did the job for the Eagles. Sacrifice bunt. Now bring up the big hitter, Kyler Rain.
Rain 0 for 1 again with a strikeout. First pitch outside, a ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Tapped foul, 1-1. Rain with 23 runs batted in this season.
Leads the team for the Eagles. She's got one potentially sitting on third base.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Should be looking to just put a ball in play here with 2 strikes. Ball hit to the outfield. Might be able to score Scott from third.
1-2. Swing and a miss, 2 down.
However, Dooley is not looking to let anybody put balls in play today. It's her 8th strikeout of the evening, and Dooley is in the zone.
We've talked a lot tonight about Andringa's breaking ball, but for Dooley, it's been the rise ball tonight.
That pitch above the hands, the fastball. Eagles hitters have not been able to catch up to it. And you see that a lot from the successful pitchers in this league. Able to have multiple pitches and be able to switch it up from time to time and really control the zone and control the batters at the plate as they're off balance.
The batter is Mariana Pereira. The count's 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner still on third. The 1-1 pitch outside 2-1. Now the 2-1. At the knees, 2-2.
Not sure what Pereira was looking for there. That was a fastball right down Kennedy Boulevard.
Is that our new phrase?
I guess so. It's better than Broadway.
2-2. High fly ball. Shallow right fielder. Right fielder pass goes under. She's got it. Side retire. No runs, a hit, no errors. One left. We go to the home half of the fourth inning. No score.
Now. Now. Empanada. It's Mr. Empanada to you.
Now serving up scrumptious empanadas in convenient Tampa Bay locations. Mr. Empanada, delightfully delicious.
Michaeli Dooley leads off for Tampa in the fourth.
Dooley did a great job straining that runner at third base with one out. After the bloop shot over the shortstop's head to give up the perfect game and the no-hitter.
Really
settled
just,
in.
You couldn't throw the ball into a better spot.
Nah. With Clawberg cheating and outfielder showing respect to the leadoff hitter, just perfect placement by Maggie Scott, the leadoff hitter for the Eagles.
Dooley 0 for 1. First pitch. Down and in, ball one.
This game's been grooving by so far, and that's what happens when you have a pitcher's duel.
Now the 1-0. Popped up. Right side of the infield, the second baseman Hop has it. One away. Now the cleanup hitter, Bailey Phillips.
Now batting number 15, Bailey Phillips.
First pitch. Swinging a liner, foul. Just foul.
Wow.
Phillips ripped that one, but couldn't keep it fair at the third base bag.
Right past the outstretching Destiny Carroll, about a foot off the third base line.
If that ball was fair, it could have been an out.
I think the Spartans kind of picked up on what I was saying before about being aggressive at that first pitch fastball that they're trying to find. Last couple of hitters have gone up there swinging.
Now the 0-1. Up and away, ball one.
Doing some research last night, and in high school, Bailey Phillips was a shortstop. And you really see that because at third base, she's got a strong arm. We see that from time and time again. But it makes sense now that she was a shortstop. She was named all-conference first team 3 times throughout her 4-year playing career in high school. So it's kind of no surprise that she's come onto the scene and really taken off and flourished for the Spartans lineup.
Here comes the 2-1. There's that breaking ball a bit high. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, with 3-1 count there, definitely looking for something in your wheelhouse, something to drive. Bailey Phillips thought that up and in pitch was that pitch to drive, but swung right through it. Now count full.
Here comes the payoff pitch.
Seemed like she fouled that one off herself. Probably would have hit her if she didn't swing at it.
Maybe off the inside of the handle?
Not really sure what happened there. She's holding her right elbow.
Because if it didn't hit the bat, I think it's a strikeout.
Yeah, I do believe there was definitely a foul tip. And that is what home plate umpire Bo John Drury has come to a conclusion with.
Once again, the payoff pitch. Popped foul, out of play. And once again, here's the payoff pitch. There's that bender, chopper towards shortstop. The shortstop Lopez makes the toss in time, 2 down.
Shortstop's been pretty solid for the Eagles tonight. Pekka Lopez.
Now batting number 54, Maddie Farrell.
That'll bring up the catcher, Maddie Farrell. Farrell 0 for 1. First pitch. Check swing chopper back to the mound. And Dringham makes the play, side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. We go to the 5th inning, still no score.
Your pizza loaded with cheese, then we got a crust for you. Pizza Hut's ultimate cheesy crust pizza. 16 cheesy pockets overflowing with a 5-cheese blend of melted cheeses. Only from Pizza Hut and only for a limited time. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
The 5th place hitter Thompson leads off the top of the 5th inning. First pitch at the knees, no, nothing in 1. The 0-1. Little looper towards third. It goes over the third baseman's head. It's going to be an infield single.
Yeah, that one caught Bailey Phillips on her heels there. It seemed like it was coming right at her, but the cue shot off the fists went right over Phillips' head down there at third base. Leadoff runner on for the Embry Riddle Eagles.
Now batting number 14, Pepe Lopez.
Now the 6th place hitter Pepe Lopez. First pitch shows bunt. Takes it on the outside corner, nothing in 1. Now the 0-1 shows bunt again, bunts it. The pitcher Dooley has it, throws the first in time to successful sacrifice, one away.
Good communication there by Phillips and Dooley, as Dooley called off Phillips. That's important when it comes down to making the play, as Phillips could have cut that ball off, but Dooley was there and ready to sling it over to first.
Now the 7th place hitter, Destiny Carroll. First pitch. Taken. Inside corner, 0-1. Now the 0-1. A bit inside, 1-1. Here comes a 1-1 pitch. A bit high, 2-1.
In that Wednesday doubleheader against Columbus State, Destiny Carroll, she went 4 for 5.
She swings and lines that one to shortstop. A nice play by Clawberg, 2 down.
She went 4 for 5 with 4 RBIs. Pretty impactful in that game. However, she's 0 for 2 after that line out to Christina Clawberg at shortstop.
Now batting number 5, Lisa Hop.
Now the 8th place hitter, Lisa Hop. She was caught looking her first time up. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0. That one's chopped foul, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Dooley already has 8 strikeouts this evening. And now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, side retired. That's Dooley's 9th strikeout. No runs, a hit, no errors. 1 left. We go to the home half of the 5th inning. Still no score.
Sub-above difference is giant. Giant hearts. Giant differences in giant wins. On Jersey Mike's annual day of giving, 100% of sales go to a great cause in your community. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above. Did we press Farrell and Jansen to start the 5th inning for the Spartans as they try to scratch out a run?
Assistant coach Jackie Davis, Denise Rubio, looking like she's giving some words of encouragement to Shelby Press before she faces Alana Adringa, who's been absolutely on fire for the Eagles.
Adringa, no runs on just 2 base hits in 4 innings pitched so far. The first pitch to Press. Inside corner, 0-1.
Shelby Press, third on the team in hits, sitting at 27. Number 28 could be a big one in this spot.
Now the 0-1. Inside, ball 1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Shows bunt, pulls it back inside.
Now, I mentioned that Adringa holds the strikeout record. This is only her second season with Embry Riddle. So I wonder what kind of other records she could hold career-wise if she was here for a couple more years, you know? She went to Chipola College as a transfer in her sophomore year.
The 2-1 benders on the inside corner, 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. Swing, lined, foul.
In the opening, we mentioned how Palm Beach Atlantic's undefeated, 12-0 in conference, 19-2 overall. Pretty astonishing seeing Palm Beach Atlantic come out to a fast start like they have.
That one's rolled towards shortstop. Nice play, and it's not in time.
Not in time.
It'll
for
go
the
down
wheels.
as an infield single. And the
wheels
Spartans
by
get the leadoff runner on.
Excuse me, Chris. I apologize.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
So the wheels by Shelby Press impresses me every time she takes the field. That was a routinely hit ground ball to the shortstop, and she was able to beat that out.
Taylor Farrell will try and move the runners over. Shows bunt and bunts it. Third baseman fields it. Throw to first in time, one away.
Every runner matters, and now we got one in scoring position as Emily Jansen heads to the plate.
Jansen over 1 this evening. Here comes the first pitch. That one's lined shortstop. Nice play, the throw to second. They get it. Double play, side retired.
And nothing she could do there. Shelby Press. Line drive smoked by Emily Jansen. Doubles her up at second base.
No runs, a hit, no errors. None left on base. We go to the top half of the 6th inning in Tampa. We still have no score.
We're going to have a pinch hitter here for Embry Riddle, number 36, Alicia Barker. Freshman out of Indiana, taking the spot of Aaron Chester in the designated player position.
First pitch. A bit high, a ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. That's up high, 2-0.
Dooley with 9 Ks so far this evening. Really been sending down these hitters in order.
The 2-0 pitch catches the outside corner, 2-1.
And the 2 base hits really haven't been hard hit balls. Flare shot over the shortstop and a flare over third base has done it for the Eagles.
2-1. Check swing grounder towards first. The first baseman has it, steps on the bag herself, 1 away.
Phenomenal job there by Dooley, switching up the locations. Started up and away. That pitch was in on the hands. Easy first out for Emily Jansen at first base.
Lineup switches back to the top. And that pitch is flied out to left field. The left fielder makes the catch, 2 down.
Yeah, sends down Maggie Scott. She got the first hit of the ball game. A double, which blooped over the shortstop's head. Here comes Mackie Chandler, sacrificed Scott over to third, back in the 4th inning.
First pitch, at the knees, 0-1.
And after that sacrifice, Dooley came back and was able to get the next 2 outs, strand that runner at third base, and that's why we sit at a 0-0 ball game in the top of the 6th.
0-1. Outside corner, 0-2.
Shadows starting to creep in from left field.
The 0-2 pitch. Popped up left side, foul territory, is going to go foul. Still 0-2. The Shadows don't seem to be too much of a problem for the hitter just yet.
Not just yet. For the defensive players, shouldn't be a problem at all as it's at their back, but catcher Maddie Farrell could be in trouble.
Now the 0-2. That one's towards the middle, a base hit into center field. A 2-out single.
Right past the glove of McKaylee Dooley. Didn't have enough reaction time there as that ball was laced right back up the middle.
Now batting number 1, Kyla Rain.
Now the third place hitter, Kyla Rain. 2 strikeouts this evening. First pitch. Wave and a miss, 0-1.
It's another key moment here for the Spartans and McKaylee Dooley. This is the 3-hitter and the best hitter for the Eagles.
The 0-1. Tipped into the glove. 0-2.
And here in the top of the 6th inning, every base runner matters, and the one standing on first would be the go-ahead run.
Now the 0-2. On the outside corner side, retire.
She gone.
No runs, a hit, no errors. 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning in Tampa. Still no score. The 9th place hitter Matic stands in for the Spartans. She singled her only time up.
It's a key part of the ball game for the Spartans. 9-1-2.
And she floats one towards shortstop. The shortstop makes a nice catch again. One away.
Lopez got a lot of range out there at shortstop for the Eagles. She made the Willie Mays basket catch earlier, and that one's a great job of racing back to a spot and then finding the softball.
And last inning, she turned that double play.
Now batting number 14, Serena Cortez.
Lineup switches back to the top for Serena Cortez. 1 for 2 on the evening. Now the first pitch. Chopper towards third. That's going to be a fair ball and go down the line towards the corner.
Could be two.
It'll be a stand-up double for Cortez. And the Spartans get a runner in scoring position with 1 out.
Yeah, Destiny Caro down there at third base was off the line.
The ball hit too hard. She didn't really have a chance at it.
A chopper by Cortez, able to squeeze it in. Stand-up double, as you mentioned. Spartans got some momentum here with Christina Clawberg at the plate.
The heart of the order is coming up. Clawberg is 0 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. That one's popped up foul. It'll fall out of play. 0-1. Cortez off second. The 0-1 pitch. Up and in, a ball and a strike.
Clawberg started the season very hot, getting a hit in the first 8 of 11 ball games. Then she dealt with a little bit of an injury, and now she's starting to come right back into it.
Here comes the 1-1. Check swing foul. Oh, it hit her. Home plate umpire Bo John Drury says that pitch hit her. She's on at first. The Spartans have 2 runners on.
And now Dooley will step to the plate and try to help her own cause and put some runners crossing the plate. Would be a big spot here for Dooley to get a base hit and score Cortez. Only 1 down. Cortez is second. Clawberg at first. 0-0 ball game, bottom 6.
First pitch to Dooley. Inside corner, 0-1. They fake the throw down to second.
And that's that first pitch fastball. Expectation here is that Dooley probably won't see another one anytime soon. The Dringo will probably go back to that off-speed pitch, which has been fooling Spartan hitters all day.
Here comes the 0-1. She goes around on that one, 0-2.
I think I have a crystal ball or something over here, you know?
You got that one right, huh?
So now it's 0-2. And this is where you get the hitter guessing, because the hitters know that she's got this wicked off-speed pitch, but at the same time, as Dooley's been doing, that fastball up or fastball away could fool the hitter itself.
Here comes the 0-2. Swinging a high fly ball, deep left field. That one's going back. It's going to be caught by the left fielder in time. The throw down to third as Cortez tags. She's thrown out at third. Side retire.
Chris, that makes absolutely 0 sense to me.
A very questionable base running mistake there.
They say never make the last out at third base. And Serena Cortez tags up from second on a ball hit to left field. That's the easiest throw to make to third base coming from the left fielder compared to if it was hit to right, I could understand that. But that one's got me all flustered now.
Well, no runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the 7th inning, and we still have no score in Tampa. Pereira stands in the top of the 7th inning. We have no score. First pitch, outside corner, 0-1.
That rally died very quickly for the Spartans there.
It was an inning-ending double play to end the 2nd inning, the 6th inning. That one's bunted. It'll go foul, 0-2.
I'm just still stuck in a state of confusion here. You got one of your hottest hitters up coming up next. Your
I know, we talked about it
Bailey Phillips
during the break.
And try to move on from that now, heading into the 7th inning. Doy's been grooving so far, and she looks to continue the same and shut the door.
That one's flied out to left. The left fielder goes back, makes the catch, one away. That'll bring up the 5th place hitter, Thompson. She swings at the first pitch and loops on into the air. Right center field. That's going to fall for a base hit.
Seemed like Cortez thought that was going to go deeper than it would have.
She hesitated a little bit.
But that one's hit off the fist, and nothing you can do about that flare shot. Thompson's 2 for 3 this afternoon, or this evening, rather. One of the hottest hitters for the Eagles currently. Pekka Lopez at the plate for the Eagles.
First pitch, a bit outside, a ball, no strikes.
Pekka 0 for 1 so far this evening with a strikeout and a sacrifice bunt. We've got some MLB baseball news with Madison Bumgarner fracturing his left hand.
That one's grounded to short. The throw to second for 1. They hold it there and they just get the 1 out. 2 down.
Sorry to drop that in on you. Fractured left hand after being hit with a line drive.
Yeah, that happened today.
San Francisco Giants and Cy Young candidate Madison Bumgarner likely to be on the DL for some time. It's tough because that's his throwing hand too. Back to softball here at Vince Naimoli Family Stadium. Spartans got 2 down here in the top of the 7th inning.
Destiny Carroll's at the plate, 0 for 2. Here comes the 1-0. Upstairs. Now the 2-0 pitch. That one's grounded to short. The shortstop makes the toss to first in time. Side retired. No runs. A hit. No errors. 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Spartans looking to walk it off.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Getting set for the home half of the 7th inning. Spartans looking to walk it off. We still have no score.
We've got no score as the pitcher's duel has come into fruition. McKaylee sitting at 10 Ks on the afternoon. However, Adringa's got 0 strikeouts this afternoon, this evening. kind of shocking that the Spartans hitters haven't gone down.
Even with that big breaking ball that Andringa has.
Able to just put the ball in play, and when you put the ball in play, good things will happen. And the Spartans will look to put the ball in play and get some runners on base here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
The cleanup hitter, Bailey Phillips, will lead off the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Outside corner, 0-1. Both teams have no runs on 4 hits and no errors.
And each batter will look to walk it off here for the Spartans. Bailey Phillips with 1 home run already in her freshman year. Maybe she can make it 2. Make it memorable. Walk off against his conference rival, Embry Riddle.
Here comes the 0-1. There's the breaking ball. On the inside corner, 0-2.
Not many hitters have been able to hit that one. That off speed has been vicious for Alana Adrenga.
Here comes the 0-2. Popped up, shallow right field. The right fielder coming on. She makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting number 54, Maddie Farrell.
Here comes the catcher, Maddie Farrell, 0 for 2 this evening. First pitch on the inside corner, 0-1.
Maddie Farrell, only a sophomore. No home runs so far in her career. However, back in high school, she had 11 home runs in high school. So she's got some hidden power. See if she can drive a gap here for the Spartans.
Here comes the 0-1. Outside. A ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. There's the breaking ball, sits up high, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard but foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
As the sun's starting to go on down, it's starting to get a little bit colder here at Namoli Family Stadium.
Not too many shadows on the field anymore. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That one's hit hard left field. That's going to fall base hit into left field. Farrell cruises into first base with a 1-out single, and the Spartans get the winning run to first.
Winning run to first, and we'll probably have a pinch runner coming up by Leslie Cantor. I believe that's number 20, Mackenzie Allen. It's her 18th appearance of the season. She scored 6 times, mainly a pinch runner for the Spartans. Last time scoring was back on March 10th against Lynn University. But at the plate is Shelby Press. Shelby Press had a walk-off hit last season against Florida Tech. Should be looking to do some of the same here. The winning run on first.
First pitch. That one's popped up foul. It'll hit the screen. It's a dead ball, 0-1.
Shelby Press 1 for 2 on the evening, with the single back in the 5th. She was doubled up at second base on a line drive by Emily Jansen. Not much Shelby could do about it.
Now the 0-1. She shows one, pops it up. In foul territory, the catcher makes the catch. 2 down.
And that's not like Shelby Press. Normally she's able to get those bunts down, but not in this situation. But it'll bring up Taylor Farrell. As I previously mentioned, Farrell had a great weekend last weekend against Nova Southeastern. And I think she was rewarded a little bit by getting the start here in game 1 in the designated player position.
The winning run at first base, that's Allen. The first pitch. That one's fouled off. Nothing in 1.
Now you see a lot of these Spartan hitters are getting behind the account by way of the fastball coming down the middle. Spartan's been aggressive as of late, but not able to put the ball in play as the last couple hitters have fouled off for fastball, not able to catch up to the off speed.
Here's the 0-1. The runner goes. The throw down to second is cut off before it could get to the outfield.
It's a great job by Mackenzie Allen catching the catcher, Katie Thompson, sleeping behind the plate. And that's a 10th stolen base of the season for the Spartans in 16 attempts. Something I always think Coach Cantor maybe should think about doing a little bit more, as they've got some wheels on the team, but haven't really shown them off.
That one's crushed to deep left field, but it's going to go way foul, 1-2. Spartans have the winning run on second base.
And with 2 outs, ball put in play, should score Mackenzie Allen, as she should take off immediately.
The 1-2 pitch. Up and away. Now the 2-2. There's that breaking ball popped up right side of the infield foul territory. It's going to hit the screen. Still 2-2.
That's a heck of a job there by Taylor Farrell, keeping her hands back on that off-speed pitch. Just able to foul it away and keep the at-bat alive.
Able to stay in this crucial at-bat. The count stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. That one's fouled off. Still nothing. Still 2-2.
She keeps on battling. That's what you need to do as a Spartan.
The Spartans have no runs on 5 hits. The Eagles have no runs on 4 hits. Allen at second. Here's the pitch. That one's hit hard foul. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Taylor Farrell's seen a fair amount of pitches here. She knows everything that Adringa's got. Shouldn't be fooled by an off speed. Doing a heck of a job continuing this battle.
Once again, here's the 2-2 pitch. Just misses the outside corner, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The Embry Riddle fans in disbelief and disagreement. They thought that was strike 3. But I believe that was a little bit outside, a little bit up. Now Taylor Farrell's got the winning run on second with the full count, 2 outs.
The first base is open. Here's the payoff pitch. There's that breaking ball, and it gets the outside corner side retired. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We've got free softball for you coming up.
Your pizza loaded with cheese, then we got a crust for you. Pizza Hut's ultimate cheesy crust pizza. 16 cheesy pockets overflowing with a 5-cheese blend of melted cheeses. Only from Pizza Hut and only for a limited time. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Start of the 8th inning here in Tampa. Hop leads off, takes the first pitch. As Dominic puts on his jacket, it is getting a little chilly here.
I am cold, and Chris is over here making fun of me, but that's besides the point. Back home where I'm from in New Jersey, they've got about 10 inches of snow, so I really shouldn't be complaining, but however, here I am putting on a jacket.
Current temperature is 67 degrees. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slapped foul, 1-2. Hop 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Now the 1-2 pitch. Chopped right back to the mound. Dooley has it, fires the first in time, 1 away.
Great job, way to field a position, and able to get the first out of the inning. Through 7 innings, sitting at 10 Ks. Compared to Endringa, who just got her first strikeout of the evening on Taylor Farrell, who was sent down looking to end the 7th inning.
Here's Barker, and she takes that pitch at the knees, 0-1.
Barker came on as a pinch hitter in the 6th inning. Grounded out to Emily Jansen at first base.
Here's the 0-1. That one squibs through and goes foul, 0-2.
The backspin on that one. Pretty wicked. That's got to do with Dooley pounding the inside corner. Barker fouled that one off the hands.
That's where Dooley's had most of her success tonight, on the inside corner. Now the 0-2. Fouled off.
Spartans are 2-3 in extra inning ball game so far this season. Try to get back to 500 with this one against Embry Riddle.
Now the 0-2. That one's looped to second base. The second baseman makes a nice play, 2 down.
Currently across campus, the baseball team's up 5-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning.
That one's chopped to shortstop. The shortstop makes a nice play, side retired. The Eagles go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. None left on base. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up. Tampa Spartans looking for the run.
Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop.
They needed a better one.
We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity.
And I'm the quality.
Why my quantity?
Are you kidding?
Try our hook and ladder sub.
Smoked turkey breast, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese.
Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree,
it's free.
On him.
It's on him.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
Emily Jansen will lead off for the Spartans, looking for the winning run.
Jansen, her last time up. Line drive the shortstop, who turned and doubled up, pressed at second base. But it was an absolute missile by Jansen, the true freshman. kind of ended the momentum that Spartans had back in the 6th inning.
That first pitch floated inside, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. A bit outside, 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Big wave and a miss at the breaking ball, 2-1.
It's definitely not what you're looking for in a 2-0 count. Looking for something to drive there, but that shows that Adringa's really got confidence in that off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1. Shows bunt, bunts it foul, 2-2.
Guess Coach Canner's just trying to find one of them tricks up her sleeve and get some base runners on. Don't normally see Jansen putting any bunts down, excuse me.
Now here comes the 2-2 pitch. That one's popped up right towards home plate. The catcher makes the catch in foul territory, 1 away. The number 9 hitter, Erica Madic, stands in. One for 2 on the evening. First pitch. Upstairs, ball 1.
Adringa approaching 100 pitches on the evening. Through 7 1/3, she's allowed 5 hits. She's got 1 strikeout to her name.
Last pitch sat inside, 2 balls, no strikes.
With Dooley and Adringa going so long in these games, makes you wonder what the pitching rotation will be like for tomorrow's doubleheader. Make the assumption that the Spartans will see Sam Kay at some point tomorrow. Not sure what the Eagles have up their sleeve.
The 2-1 pitch. There's that breaking ball, a high fly ball, deep left field. Left fielder going back towards the track. She makes the catch as she stumbles down, 2 down.
Didn't make that one look easy. Left fielder Kyler Rain took a first step in, then went back on it, and then fell to one knee to make the catch. That was a good piece by Erica Madic. That ball's kind of just been dying up in the air tonight.
The ball's not traveling at all as the temperature continues to drop, now 65 degrees. More and more fans keep putting on their jackets.
I'm not the only one.
Serena Cortez pops one up right side of the infield, foul territory. First baseman makes a one-handed catch. Side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, no left on base. We go to the 9th inning in Tampa. Still no score.
Now. Empanada. It's Mr. Empanada to you.
Now serving up scrumptious empanadas in convenient Tampa Bay locations. Mr. Empanada, delightfully delicious.
Getting set for the top half of the ninth inning here in Tampa. Mackie Chandler leads off. First pitch slapped foul, 0-1. Chandler 1 for 2 with a sacrifice. The 0-1, slap towards third, goes foul, 0-2.
Dooley threw 8 innings, allowing 4 hits, giving up 1 double while striking out 10. Currently sitting at about 95 pitches.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Outside, a ball and 2 strikes.
That one was close. We've seen Dooley send some down looking on that outside strike. It's a good eye by Mackie Chandler for the Eagles.
The 1-2. Wave and a miss. The throw down to first.
Number 11 for McKaylee Dooley. Approaching a career high with 14.
Now the third place hitter, Kyla Rain. First pitch. Taken outside corner, 0-1.
It's a 3-hitter for the Eagles.
That one's grounded to second. Tough play for the second baseman. She can't make it. It'll go down as an error.
And it took a weird hop there right before it got to Erica Matic at second base. Tough play for her to make. That was Rain's first time reaching base this evening after she struck out her first 3 times.
Now the cleanup hitter, Pereira, she hits a high fly ball deep right center field. That's going to get into the gap and roll all the way to the fence. They're going to wave the runner to the plate. Here comes the relay throw. There is no throw.
Kyler Rain scores from first base.
And Embry Riddle takes the lead. It's 1-0.
But that was a heck of a drive by Mariana Pereira to deep right center field. Maybe caught the outfielders creeping in a little bit too far there.
One of the few balls that actually carried this evening.
And that'll break the ice. 1-0 Embry Riddle here in the top of the 9th inning.
Here's Thompson, first pitch. Taken. Outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Inside corner, 1-1.
On a ground ball, infielders will have to look back. Pereira at third, as there's only 1 out away here in the Eagles' half of the 9th.
Now the 1-1. Hit toward third. That's a fair ball, and it's going to go down the line into the corner. Another run's going to score. Thompson into second with a stand-up double, and it's 2-0 Embry Riddle.
Thompson absolutely on fire this evening, 3 for 4. And that double will extend the lead to 2-0. It's an impressive job by her turning on that inside pitch, which squeezed right past Bailey Phillips down there at third base.
Here's Lopez, takes the first pitch out on the outside corner, 0-1. That one's fouled off, 0-2.
It's kind of a shame that McKaylee Dooley's pitched so well so far in this game, but the offense just hasn't been there for the Spartans. 8 strong innings, and in this 9th, the Eagles hitters just been able to find the holes.
That one's slapped towards second. Madish makes the play this time, 2 down.
Just think this game could have been a little bit different if Madish was able to get that ground ball hit to her earlier in the inning. However, that error allowed Kyla Rain on base, and then she scored from first on the very next batter.
Here's Carroll, first pitch. Upstairs for a ball, 1-0.
Carroll 0 for 3 this evening against McKaylee Dooley.
That one's popped up right side of the infield foul territory. It's going to go foul, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard. Dooley stops it. That's one's going to roll, and everyone's safe. Another run scores. It's 3-0. An infield single scores a run, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, that one Dooley couldn't do much about. Hit right back at her. She was able to knock it down with her reaction, but that was a line drive right back up the middle. Carroll scores the runner from third. Now the Spartans have some work to do in the bottom half of the ninth.
Here's Hop 0 for 3. The 0-1. Bunts it. Here comes Dooley. She fields it. Throws to first. Not in time. The bunt single, and the Eagles have first and second with 2 down.
Lisa Hop able to beat that one out down there at first base. We're going to have a change here for the Eagles. Stepping to the plate is going to be number 3, B. Lyman, the freshman from North Carolina. Lyman's got 5 doubles so far on the season as a freshman. She's going to step into a big situation here for the Eagles, as they are already up 3, but with 2 runners on, they could break this one open.
Looking to cash in some insurance. Now the first pitch. Wave and a miss, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Wave and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Side retired. But the Eagles get 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error.
Spartans trail by 3 heading to the bottom of the 9th. Look to work some magic here.
Welcome back inside the broadcast booth. Spartans need 3 runs to tie here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
3 runs to tie, 4 runs to win it. Spartans battling here, but not going to be able to do enough with no runs on the board. Got to be able to score to win. Fighting an uphill battle. But if you're going to fight the battle, you want the 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up, and that's what the Spartans got.
It's Klauberg, Dooley, and Phillips for the Spartans trying to tie the ball game. First pitch. Looped foul, 0-1. And Dringo looking for the complete game shutout.
Complete game shutout would be good for his 16th win of the season. A loss for Dooley would be her 9th.
That one's fouled off, 0-2.
That's currently where we stand, but McKaylee Dooley will have a say in this one as she's waiting on deck.
Now here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the inside corner, one away.
Home plate umpire Bo John Drury punches her out on that one emphatically.
Klauberg is caught looking, 1 down.
Now batting number 9, McKaylee Dooley.
Here's Dooley. First pitch. Swings, lines one right field. That's going to be caught by the right fielder, 2 down. And now the Spartans are down to their final out.
Yeah, you're not kidding about the ball not carrying. I thought that one was going to be off the fence. That was roped. But the right fielder, Mackie Chandler, was right there to make the play.
It's got to be really tough for Dooley. You have to pitch the whole game, had to bat third, get no run support.
Everything on her shoulders. It's the way it's been all season with Corinne Miner being hurt for the Spartans. She was the 1A, 1B pitcher. But everything is on McKaylee Dooley's shoulders. And I assume this late in the season, fatigue has to be setting in for her.
We are marching our way towards April. Bailey Phillips standing in. The count is 1-0. Chopped foul, 1-1.
Bailey Phillips 0 for 3 on the evening, trying to get her first hit, and which would prolong this ball game.
The 1-1 pitch. That one's hit hard towards third, but foul in 1-2, and now the Spartans are down to their final strike.
The 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Spartans are 0 for 10 this evening. Can't really win a ball game when the meteor order is getting shut down like so.
And Dringa's set. Here's the 1-2. Inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good handful of Embry Riddle fans in the stands. They're trying to push along a Dringa for the final strike and the final out of the ball game.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's all, folks. Embry Riddle wins this one by a final score of 3-0.
That off-speed pitch really got her there, and that's been the story of the whole ball game.
Here's your recap. For Tampa, no runs on 5 hits, 1 error. For Embry Riddle, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors.
Yeah, we mentioned it was going to be a pitcher's duel, and that's what it was. After 8 innings of scoreless softball, Embry Riddle able to push across game-winning run on a RBI triple to right center field.
They were able to get some insurance in the top of the 9th as well.
Yeah, they extended the lead and didn't look back. Sent down the 2, 3, 4 hitters of the Spartans offense in the bottom half of the 9th. And that'll be the ball game. And yet again, the second-seeded Embry Riddle Eagles in the Sunshine State Conference get yet another win. And they're looking at Palm Beach Atlantic, who's undefeated.
That'll just about do it for us, folks. We'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. as a Spartan.
Excuse me, 12 p.m.
12 p.m.
We've got an early start tomorrow compared to normal, but we'll have a doubleheader for you. Come join us either at the stadium or be sure to tune in.
For Dominic Galone, I'm Christopher Francisco. We'll see you tomorrow.